I was like, win, lose, or draw, this gonna mark my bones in the game. Like, I won't just be a Rockefeller artist, I'm gonna be Beanie Sigel.
They had him aggravated, cause like, so boom, so you cool with somebody that really ain't like spitting like that, saying whatever. All right, cool. And we never gonna see each other, it ain't gonna be nothing, but like somebody that's really lyrical, coming at you like that and saying some clever shit, and the other people think it's dope what they said, you like, Dad, I'm going to smack this.
Yeah. And they had to like talk him out of it.
Yeah.
Like he was that angry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it just hit a little too close to home. It was like the lines were a little too slick, and it was in his city, and it was just like.
I mean, that might have been the part. I think probably the initial drive is that we was from Philly.
I was shedding a tear. I wanted to go to Hot 97 with the Trey Pound one day. Flex was letting them go up there and just air us out. I'm like, yo, how could he do? Something got into me, like, just go down there with the 357 and do something stupid.
Let's get busy.
But that's the reaction you want, though.
Yeah.
That was like
The world of hip-hop has seen its fair share of beefs and feuds over the years, but few have been as intriguing and intense as the one between Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel. However, a series of events and diss tracks led to a highly publicized beef that shook up the hip-hop world for a while.
Dig this, I'm about to sun kiss like a soda and make J to the moi. Put his lips on his 9 and really kiss the game goodbye.
Yo, when I met you, you was on my dick. Jigga gave you his old Bentleys. Now you on some I don't know where they found you, son, but since your pops ain't around, I'ma punish you and ground you, son.
Before the beef. Hailing from Yonkers, New York, Jadakiss started rapping in the early 90s and formed the Warlocks with Styles P and Sheek Louch. The Warlocks would later change their name to what we all know now as the Lox. They signed with Bad Boy Records and released their debut album, Money, Power, and Respect, in '98. In 1999, the Lox planned to leave Bad Boy Records and join Ruff Ryders. They released their second album, We Are the Streets, in January 2000. Following this, Jadakiss decided to pursue a solo career under Ruff Ryders. Beanie Sigel, on the other hand, hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and began rapping in the 1990s. He signed with Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records in 1998, becoming the label's flagship artist. Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel first collaborated on Jay's Reservoir Dogs in 1998 on the album Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. Initially, the two were cool, but seeds of a feud were sown when Styles P took shots at Jay-Z on the same track. He rapped,
I don't give a who you are, so who you are. I don't care about a pretty watch y'all call.
This verse would lead to the long-lasting beef between the Lox and Jay-Z. But before the beef became official on January 26, 1999, Foxy Brown released her album China Doll, featuring a track called 456 with Memphis Bleek and Beanie Sigel. In his verse, Sigel gave a shout out to the Lox, leading many to believe that they were on good terms.
Haters wondering how I got a position with Rock, cause I listened to the Lox and I listened and watched.
However, this piece was short-lived. The beef. The main catalyst for the beef was Jay-Z, who was building an all-star roster at Rockefeller Records in the late 90s. After signing with Ruff Ryders, Jadakiss was on a hot streak and posed a significant threat to Jay-Z's status as one of the hottest rappers at the time. While no one dared to challenge Jadakiss to a battle, Jay-Z felt otherwise. Complicating matters further, DMX and Jay's relationship was already showing signs of strain. In 2000, Maya featured Jadakiss in her song, The Best of Me, which peaked at number 50 on the Billboard chart. Jay-Z later appeared on a remix version, The Best of Me Part 2, seemingly trying to outdo Jadakiss. However, Jadakiss didn't see this as a significant threat, just the big homie being competitive. Then, in November 2000, R. Kelly released his album, which had a song called Fiesta, featuring rappers Boo and Gotti, and another version featuring Jadakiss. But later, in 2001, a new version of Fiesta came out, and this time, it featured Jay-Z instead of Jadakiss. Jay-Z took a dig at Jadakiss, mocking the original version.
After the show, it's the after party then. After the party, it's the hotel lobby then. After the Belby, then it's probably Chris. And after the original, it's probably this.
According to Beanie Sigel, this was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Kiss had that record He was on that R. Kelly record.
Oh, R. Kelly record. Okay.
Yeah. He's on a record with R. Kelly.
And you're saying he took a shot at you?
No, he didn't take a shot at me. Jay took a shot at them.
Oh.
After the party is the hotel lobby. He said after and after the original was probably this. That Fiesta joint. And Kissing Them was on that first.
Oh, the original. Oh,
Yeah, after
Locks
the
were on the original
original was
Fiesta,
probably
and
this.
Jay was on the remix. Oh, so the Locks took that like as a shot.
The summer of 2001 was when Beans became entangled in the beef to demonstrate his loyalty and support to Jay-Z and Rockefeller. On June 26, 2001, Beanie Sigel released his album, The Reason, which featured the track Beanie Mac, Bitch.
What about when Sigel said on Mac, bitch? I love this story. I sit 430 deep in Wills. You about 430 cheap in Wills, small Benz.
That was for me. I had the CLK back there. But he said it was. I asked him now after we got cool. Yo, Mac, why you say that about me? And now that wasn't for you, kids. I was just saying. But when that song came out, I had a Benz AMG 430 CLK.
During that period, Jadakiss was promoting his debut solo album. In an interview with The Source in July 2001, Jadakiss stated that artists from Philly were biting his style. I take that as criticism, but a whole state got on because of me. Philly's on right now because of me. Everybody's trying to sound like me. I switched it up for the album, but it's the voice anyway. You'll never be able to get the voice. In August 2001, Jadakiss released his debut studio album, Kiss the Game Goodbye. The album featured a track called featuring DMX. As part of their ongoing feud, both Beanie Sigel and Jay-Z were dissed in the song.
Yeah! Yo, Kiss.
What up, dog?
These running around here like they're controlling this.
No doubt.
Let's show these how to take hold of this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jadakiss started his verse by dissing Jay-Z, referencing the beef between him and Tupac.
Look, don't try to apologize on your two-way. Sympathy don't amuse me. Go get your Uzi and let's make a real movie. Play bad guy and good guy till the hood die. Toast y'all cowards. Now I know the reason why Pac ain't really like most y'all cowards.
In the fourth verse, Jadakiss targeted Sigel, referencing his album The Reason and the song Beanie, and saying Beans couldn't compare to him.
Shoot the kill, stomp out, boot the grill. I'll give you a reason why I'm the truth for real. And with Kiss, I mean that. Had to stop eating red meat cause I ate too many Beanie Macs.
He ended the song with the disrespectful line, calling Beanie a worker and saying Jay-Z was his boss.
I'm not one of them niggas. Since you so righteous, don't make me send your ass to Allah quicker. Ask you to force your hand. Realistically, you just a worker and your boss is my man.
Russell Simmons attempted to mediate a truce between Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel after the two met in a secret location in Harlem. However, shortly after, Sigel called into the Power 99 radio station to contradict reports that the beef had been squashed. He claimed that Jadakiss had tried to get the upper hand in their rivalry and that their meeting in Harlem was not a one-on-one encounter. He said Jadakiss had brought 40 people with him, compared to Beanie's 6. Sigel alleged that Jada's crew had also intimidated him by openly carrying weapons, making it clear that their intentions were not peaceful. Despite the supposed truce, Sigel doubted the sincerity of the meetup. Shortly after, Rockefeller Records released a mixtape called The Empire Strikes Back, which featured a diss track by Beanie Sigel called Put Your Hands Up. This track was a response to Jadakiss's song Put Your Hands Up from his album Kiss the Game Goodbye. Beans mercilessly mocked Jada's song intros and delivered a vicious verbal attack with one of the most memorable lines in the beef.
Speculation talk over. Dig this. I'm about to sun Kiss like a soda and make J to the moi. Put his lips on his 9 and really kiss the game goodbye.
Jadakiss caught wind of Sigel's diss track and responded swiftly. DJ K. Slay released a mixtape called Street Sweepers Presents Return of the Jada, which featured Kiss's response titled Beanie Sigel. On the track, he also took a shot at Freeway, referring to him as a baby gorilla.
Worst mistake was trying for me, and you could bring a baby gorilla with you. He dying for free. I'm stunting on a disco beat. Use a fag. Your next rhyme should be on a Cisco beat.
On October 29th, 2001, the beef was at its peak, and at the Powerhouse annual concert in Philadelphia, Jadakiss infuriated the crowd by launching verses at the hometown hero. Kiss performed after other rappers like Mr. Cheeks, Fabulous, and Noriega. He got the crowd excited by his performance, and it seemed like they were on his side. However, once Kiss broke into a freestyle taking shots at Beanie, the crowd turned on him.
Since Sigel a wire, I'm riding again. We getting it on. Throw your man leg on the lawn. He can't walk. Put your brother tongue in the mouth. He can't talk.
As Jadakiss continued to rap, the crowd began throwing shit on the stage until he left. Afterwards, a visibly out-of-breath Beanie Sigel appeared after he found out Kiss was taking shots. Beanie got on the mic and delivered his own bars. Long after this clash, Sigel went on BET's Rap City and dropped another freestyle on Kiss's head.
Yo, hey yo, Jada, think of the Kiss, no matter how I look at him. Think of a chick, no matter how I switch it up. Think of an act that can't stick to the script, I'ma give him a clip. Styles die on a holiday. Kiss die on a holiday. Shots like first of the year. On your block like first of the month. You get shot from the front to the rear. Got Glocks in the back of the trunk.
Beanie and Freeway then appeared on the Hot 97 radio station, where they delivered more disses towards both Nas and Jadakiss. Remember, at the time, Jay-Z and Nas were still going through their high-profile feud, and Beanie and Freeway's rhymes added more fuel to the fire. After Jadakiss heard the freestyle diss on Hot 97, he became so enraged that he grabbed his gun and wanted to head to Hot 97 to deal with the situation in person. This intense reaction was even confirmed by Jadakiss himself, showing just how heated the beef had become.
Now that fight, how did it not get to that with you and Rockefeller during those?
We didn't see each other.
I want to say God.
For a long time, we didn't see each other. I was down, I ain't gonna lie, I was outside one day, right at the Hit Factory, waiting for Beans with something crazy. And we was on the phone, each other privately. I said,
the maddest day I got 2 mad times with that. One time, they laughing. I was shedding a tear. I wanted to go to Hot 97 with the Trey Pound one day. Flex was letting them go up there and just air us out. I'm like, yo, how could he do? Is something got into me, like, just go down there with the 357 and do something stupid.
Let's get busy.
But they talked me out of it.
God.
Of course, the Lox refused to let the diss go unchecked. Styles P responded with a brutal freestyle over a DJ K-Slay beat, targeting Beanie and Freeway. This marked a fierce escalation in the beef, as the Lox drew a clear line in the sand.
Holidays getting on it. Beanie Sigel, you can suck my dick when on it. Mac put a lid on it. Me, I kill your whole family. You can put your kid on it. Free you a too. Wanna run with your man? Talk breezy, you getting hit too. We can make the bullshit stop. Song meet in the streets, and we can let a full pop. Tell your band to ride with you.
The beef continued to escalate, with both sides trading shots. The Lox, still furious, hijacked Rockefeller beats to deliver verses aimed at their rivals' heads. Not one to back down, Freeway fired back with his own brutal track called Y'all Get Out, taking direct shots at Nas and Jadakiss.
Rockefeller, put a shell and eat, show the fuck up today. Nas is like a bitch with the Mac to his belly. Ain't been this like this since Machiavelli. And nowadays, your rapping is way worse than your acting and belly. I'm upset.
On February 25th, 2003, Freeway released his album Philadelphia, and on the track Free, he once again took aim at Jadakiss. The beef continued to boil. On September 16th, 2003, Sheek Louch released his album Walk With Me, featuring a track called 10 Hut with Jadakiss, who again sent shots back at Beanie Sigel.
Whoever asks me about what's his name, me whack. Should wear a condom in the booth, cause I be the track. Not be in the hood a lot, so I be ducking the rats. The white tee is 4X, cause I be tucking my gas.
2 months later, on December 16th, 2003, Memphis Bleek released his album Made, featuring a track called Murder Murder with Jay-Z and Beanie Sigel, who responded with more shots aimed at the Lox.
I clutch pound for real. When I ball, you touch down for real. Corrector, Brett 4, heckler, cops send shots down your field. Tell them why I bleed town for real. I'm a murder.
The beef squashed. The beef eventually died down as Beanie Sigel's relationship with Jay-Z and Rockefeller Records began to deteriorate. In a surprising turn of events, Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel put aside their differences and collaborated on a track called Problem on DJ Khaled's album Listen on June 6, 2006. This marked the first official collab between the two after the beef. In the end, What began as a fiery clash between these lyrical assassins found a resolution without anyone losing their lives. Beanie Sigel and Jadakiss set aside their issue man to man, and thank God, because this one threatened to spiral beyond the bounds of music. The beef didn't end with a bang, but with a handshake, a moment that underscores the maturity and mutual respect at the heart of true hip-hop legends. We really hope you guys enjoyed this video because it was a lot of fun digging into all the diss tracks and back and forth between these two. What's your take on this Clash of Kings? Whose freestyle hit the hardest? Let us know in the comment section. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you want this video to reach more people. Hit that bell because we're dropping new stuff all the time. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.